Stop.
What's up?
Praise be anime.
Oh yeah.
Pray to his dominus and all that.
Yeah. Praise to Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Alright, so, let's go through the little introduction of why we're here. This is not Casting Couch.
Oh shit. You get out of here. Mother. Sorry.
This little mess.
I'm gonna leave this.
Oh, he's not willing to go.
Ah. This is the bastard.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy.
Yeah, he's not even up for a cameo.
Why do you feel the way up?
Alright.
So.
This is the old test trial run.
Yep.
Can't tell already.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a lot more refined.
Oh yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get her into it.
Alright, let me bring up my little cheats here.
What cheats?
Good. Huh?
For what?
Oh, no, I was just writing some stuff down.
Oh, choo.
That I want to talk about.
Alright, I got my cheats over here. It's less visible. Or it's more visible, I mean.
Okay, so what... This week, it's been a crazy week.
That it has.
Yeah.
Oh, especially in the One Piece.
The One Piece,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Kaido shows his true form,
Yeah.
which is friggin' awesome. Big old dragon.
Yeah.
Can't
dragon.
disappoint.
No,
But,
not at all.
No, sir. But, yeah, I think, let's start talking about what this channel's gonna be.
Oh, okay, so, this channel, we're only going to show boobs.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be male boobs, it might be female boobs. We don't know yet.
That's for
But
us to decide.
It's one of our things. You know, we like boobs.
Yeah. But,
But real talk.
Yeah.
This channel's gonna be about, well, reviewing anime,
Yeah.
talk about chapters, we'll discussions on maybe future stuff like if something happens in One Piece, for example.
Anime in general.
In
like
general,
that whole
in
scope
general.
of anime and its awesomeness.
Oh yeah.
But we'll also be later on playing some games and
Yeah.
looking forward to Jump
Definitely,
Force.
definitely gonna be streaming a
Yes,
lot.
sir. Get on the Twitch as soon as we can.
Yep. Yeah.
And later on, even maybe play some board games. We got
Yeah.
some.
We got some classic board games
Yeah.
like
Jumanji.
Jumanji and Monopoly. Maybe,
Oh,
maybe some Operation.
maybe I'm not like straight up looking at my hands right
Yeah.
now.
But maybe it's gonna be a little bit of an adult thing.
Yeah, but anime mostly. 80% anime.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah. So yeah. What was the first anime? What's the first thing that made you want to get into anime?
Well, when I was a kid, I always loved watching like YTV.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Digimon.
So when the first anime I actually watched growing up was Dragon Ball Z.
Word.
And I would catch every episode other than the next one after it. So I would watch the very first episode, miss the second one because I was either at school or
Yeah.
it just didn't repeat. So I would miss that, and then I would go to the next one. I'm like, oh shit, like what happened? What did I miss? And then like he'd be collecting the Dragon Balls, and one minute he'll have like 2, next he'll have like 7. I'm like,
So you're playing catch up the entire time.
the catch up, yeah. And then after that, it stopped for a little bit, and then I was like, I'd go on.
Because in those days there was no internet or anything. You couldn't even be like, what did I miss?
Yeah, there was no internet in the sense of like, you were always tasked with trying to find out or see if there's a rerun or look in your like local newspaper and see if something's going on.
And I didn't even have cable, so like if I got any anime, and it was mainly just Pokemon and what else? Friggin' yeah, it was Pokemon, Digimon.
It was mainly
Sailor Moon, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's what I mean. Like my sisters were totally into Sailor Moon, and I would watch it, and I'd be like, what is this?
What is the appeal of this?
What is this? And then as I get older, I'm like, oh, okay, now I know why.
Yeah.
Like everybody likes this, and then with that, after Dragon Ball, it was mainly, um, mainly Naruto. Now I would watch one episode of Naruto. Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's gone awry.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's back in. Technical difficulties, guys.
I'm just fucking with you, mouthing words while the sound's off. See when it comes back on.
We're live again.
Good day, mates.
We're live on the interwebs.
On the interwebs, the most hostile place in the world.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Alrighty.
Let me I'll tell you a quick story. I went to France for a foreign exchange student. And I didn't know what the hell anime was in general at that time at all. And the first thing I saw that really got me into anime was Rock Lee versus Kimumaru, the bone guy.
Yeah.
When he's first drunk fighting.
Yeah.
And it was Japanese with French subtitles. So I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I just enjoyed watching. I understood what was going on basically. Yeah. And since then I've just been on the grind, looking for new and getting better animes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, when you first get into an anime, all you want to do is watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
And for me particularly, like, if I find a new anime, I always watch it the whole.
Yeah, I gotta crush the entire thing
like,
right there.
It's like, even with now, like, One Piece, like, day after day, it's like, oh come on, just like release the whole damn thing, let me watch it all. But you can't, because they're like still making it, right?
Yeah.
So it's tough to find those animes that are fully complete, like Bleach.
Like a bunch of my friends, like shout out to Zach.
Yeah.
He's started watching One Piece recently, and I told him about it, and he goes and looks at it. He's like, 850 episodes. Yeah. How the hell am I gonna do this? And I just say, they'll melt by as you start the grind, and he's on Whole Cake Island right now.
As long as you can do 25 episodes in a day, you'll catch up real quick.
If you have no life or no job,
no life, no friends,
good to go to crush anime.
I mean, you could invite your friends to come and watch it with you. You know?
That is true.
But 90% of the time, it's over by the time. So.
Yeah, that is true. I invited a couple of my friends to watch the last Naruto episode.
Yeah.
Naruto vs. Sasuke finale.
Yeah.
And they were talking through it, and it was like, you guys don't understand how important this is to me. I've been watching this since I was 13. And there's like,
just get out of the room.
Like, shh, this shit's happening.
Yeah. No, I actually, when watching that, it's a little silly to admit, but I did tear up a little bit. I was like, no, it's over.
I bawled my eyes out.
Like,
even though my buddies are there, I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh my god. Because even when I saw it coming to an end, I was like, what the hell am I going to do on Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursdays were so exciting to me because I'd come home and be like, oh, I get to watch One Piece.
Yeah. New update, new fucking episode.
New manga.
And then, like, that stuff, like, went away. But I guess, like, Boruto kind of fills in that spot, but not as of yet.
No,
it's still in its baby phase.
That's true, because like when I came to Naruto, they were already 3 seasons deep, so I was able to just crush 3 seasons, and then the hook.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I watched like Boruto, like maybe I'd say 5 to 10 episodes, but the only problem was it felt like a rerun of the very first season of Naruto, and that kind of like threw me off a little bit. I was like, well, what the hell? Like, I get it, they're trying to modernize it, because in a sense, like, Naruto was kind of like in like when there's no technology. Now it's technology, people have phones, people have everything.
Yeah, really.
So it's kind of different.
The ninja tool, like you've never seen Naruto bust out a ninja tool.
No, he'd be like
screw that, I'm just gonna grind, I'm gonna do push-ups till
exactly,
I get this jutsu.
But I know it's good. Like, in the sense of, like, most people say, oh, it gets better, like, in the manga and stuff, it gets better.
My issue is they're already strong to start off with. Like,
yeah.
At the beginning of Naruto was just, he was pretty trash.
That's how I feel Boruto is now. Like, when he first moved the first episode.
Yeah.
But now he's getting too powerful. And
Yeah, because he's already
it's kind of like he's already at the level like of a Genin, like in the sense
for sure. Like he made the Rasengan and then changed into lightning.
Yeah.
Which like the friggin' fourth Hokage didn't even do in his lifetime.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, I'm pissed off.
Yeah,
I turn that. Just gets me.
But like it's kind of hard because like how do you like if you're doing like a power scale thing, how are you going to compete with like Naruto's pretty powerful.
For sure.
Not as he used to be, but that's because he's in the office.
I think he's even stronger because like.
I mean, I know he does like do the training with the SEAL Corps, I think it is, like the people that do the square and seal up.
Oh yeah.
Like I know they do that, but it's kind of how you would say it, because like
it's too bureaucrat. It's like he doesn't just go on fights anymore. He's like, come to stop the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like when he's fighting Otsuki or whatever, the guy who during the tuning exams, the verses, he comes and just like unloads on Naruto, and Naruto just sort of like seals it up.
Yeah.
I wish Naruto could have just been like, fuck off.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't think how they're going at it, they want like Boruto to be stronger. But it's gonna be difficult for him to get. Unless like he has some trades off of like the Nine Tails.
He's already got that one eye going for him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know that's what keeps me intrigued. Just
I think
what's
that's like
there.
another thing, like how I forget his name, but the guy that's on the moon.
Yeah, the Otsuki like the whole clan.
Yeah, how they had the blue eyes. I think that's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically he has both of the brothers' DNA in him.
Yeah. And he has Hinata's bloodline, which I feel like is sort of.
I think that all that combined would make him stronger than Naruto.
Yeah.
100%, but I think he's gonna have to like get up there and
get right up there. Yeah. But so, new animes. What's new animes are catching your eye?
New animes. I would say, the only new animes that I like recently just started watching is like Overlord.
I haven't seen that actually yet. It's good?
It's good.
Alright, I'll check that out.
I know Fairy Tail just came back, like for the actual episodes.
Oh, okay.
Like I know the manga's done.
Yeah.
But the actual episodes.
Oh, they're redoing that? Yeah, I saw some on Netflix, but I thought they just brought it onto Netflix.
Well, it is on Netflix, but I think what is it, season 3 that they're on?
Oh, it's like coming out with new episodes now?
Yeah, so they're re-releasing like the new episodes so that way they can finish up the story.
Yeah,
for
keep
the
it going.
Anime side, right? Because I mean, like how that ended, kind of like I was like, you need to be,
Right,
you can get that guy stronger.
My Hero Academia is a good one. It's off and on though. They'll have like a really cool episode.
Well,
and then,
there's always going to be filler arcs.
Yeah, I guess.
Or
in that sense,
arcs,
I sort of like how it's not totally filler. It's still
like you see the development of the character, which is good. But there's like episodes where there's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like the episode where they're showing each other's rooms. I get get into their own. Peek into their world.
Get into the this is my room, or this is like. We understand. You want to show your rooms off. We just want you to kick ass. And show us your power.
That can't be every time. I get that, but actually, I kind of like that episode when they showed the guy who was just like darkness. The room's like painted black and has like medieval armor. He's like, oh shit, this guy means business.
This guy has some serious stuff.
Baki, you gotta watch Baki.
Yeah, is it good? Because like
it's so good.
I always see it on like the new list, and I always mean to click it, but then there's either like One Piece out or there's Black Clover.
That's why I'm not watching friggin' Game of Thrones. Everyone's like, you gotta watch Game of Thrones. I gotta watch it, but I got so much other. Like I just rather finish off One Piece and all that before I start another endeavor.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely get like 20 episodes a day, but
I don't think that's possible with Game of Thrones because they're an hour each, right?
Yeah.
That's the entire day.
That's the entire day for you. Your mom calls you, hey, son, dinner's ready. Mom, I'm busy.
I got a schedule I gotta keep.
I got a schedule. I can only poo. Bring the bucket down.
Mom, bathroom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely worth the click, Backy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, top 3.
Top 3 animes
All time.
of all time.
I'd go from first to third. One Piece for sure, Naruto, and then Tokyo Ghoul. 100%. Tokyo Ghoul's so good. If you haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul, man.
I've started watching it, and I started getting into it, and then I just haven't like watched another episode. Like I'm still on season 1, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to watch it with my brother, but he just watches shit ahead.
Oh,
and then so either so like
So you gotta catch up, or
with Naruto, for example, we would watch it all the time together.
Yeah.
Every episode, no matter what, have popcorn, pop. We're not sponsored, but pop.
Pop.
Yeah. Pop. Well, I can't say, because I don't want.
Oh, saying pop is like that's such a generic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, it's just like it was a night though. You made like a whole thing of it.
We made a whole thing of it, and then with Naruto, for example, I would watch. I would always be too much of a bitch and have to watch the next episode.
Yeah, you just couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait, and because like when we started watching it, we watched it from the beginning on like Netflix, and then we would continue to watch it, and then I would skip ahead, and then I'd be like, I would tell him, like, "Oh man, wait till you watch the next episode."
And he's just like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Or, yeah, and he'd be like, "Why'd you watch it without me?" I'd be like, "Listen, man, I had to know what happened."
So that's what he's doing to Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, and every time I did that, he'd be like, "All right, I'm done. I'm not watching it anymore." I'm like, "No, you gotta watch it."
Passive aggressive, like, fine, be like that.
Yeah, and then we started Tokyo Ghoul the same way, and then he did it to me, and I was like, "You bitch!" I was like, "What?"
Karma's a bitch, eh?
Yeah, I was like, "No way!" I was like, "I was actually gonna watch this whole thing with you and not like skip," and then he ended up skipping, and then he got to like I believe it was season 3, and then I was like,
"You're too far ahead."
I'm like, "You're too far." I'm like, "Don't even say anything. I just wanna watch it for myself."
Honestly, that's one of the animes that gets me tearing up so hard.
Yeah.
It's emotional as hell.
Yeah.
Because it's like I love animes where it's not like typical like good guy always wins, and it's sort of you never know what's gonna happen to the main hero or anti-hero, whatever they call him. Yeah. So,
no, it was good. I do like it. I'm still watching it, but my top 3 of all time, like that you must watch, would be Naruto.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. This first anime you should ever watch.
There's a reason why it's so popular.
No matter what, watch Naruto. Then, I would say, you'd have to watch One Piece.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. 100%.
100%. Don't even
those
like,
if those aren't in your top 3, get
then,
on my face.
Then you're fucking weird. Then my third would be Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
You would have to watch the old stuff to the very new stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Because I like the older stuff more. Like when it's Goku and Krillin and they're kids.
Yeah,
and it's just
that's what I mean. Like that stuff brings you back to like, okay, so they're not as powerful as gods.
And they're little kids.
But they're still powerful. Like they're 10 times better than any adult.
Yeah.
But
and the artwork too back then was
it was
like I was watching a couple of the episodes where it was like the first time they meet Master Roshi.
Yeah.
And like the whole backgrounds are just awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Now it's like you have 10 different characters that are like god level. It's like, well, how the fuck are you guys?
Really? Like, where'd you get that? But yeah, the thing for me with Dragon Ball Z is I feel like it has no end in sight. Like they're just going along. There's no main objective.
Yeah, I will admit Dragon Ball is the type of show where it's keeps going on because it is a good seller.
Oh yeah.
Like the mangas, the anime, it's all good.
Classic action.
So, of course they're gonna keep going on the storyline. It's not gonna end because like even now, like I think it's was it Dragon Ball Heroes?
Yeah.
Is the newest thing, and that's after Super. So it's like you're still like carrying on the storyline, but it's like a different kind of.
Yeah, it's a whole different. They're going after. Is it like they're making a new tournament? I haven't seen.
No, it's not like a tournament. It's actually like they're training or something. Then they go back, and then some guy comes and kidnaps them and puts them in a planet to fight each other.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it is
semi-tournament.
Semi-tournament, but they're on a planet and they have to fight each other. And there's all types of strong, like I believe there's 2 Gokus there.
Yeah, I'm interested about that.
Right, and then there's the main villain was trying to find everybody that was strong in the universe.
Yeah, okay. And then just put them together in a planet.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Duke it out.
Duke it out. Like I want you to die for me, you know, type of stuff. But but yeah, it's pretty good. I do like that series. That would be my third, and then like I would say like after the third, it would obviously be Black Clover, because that's just like
that is a good one.
That's something that's like Naruto.
Yeah.
But they don't go above Naruto, but they keep it relatively close to it.
I feel like it takes a bunch from a whole bunch of different animes.
Yeah, but like the main struggle, like the character's weak. He has to build up.
But he never gives up.
But he never gives up. You know, stuff like that. So it's on the same like pathway, but it's a lot better.
It is. My fourth would have to be Samurai Champloo.
Yeah. Haven't seen it.
No.
No.
It's only it's one of the best beginner animes. If you never touched anime before, go check out Samurai Champloo at CHAMPLOO. Samurai Champloo. 26 episodes, has great dub, and is funny, and it has beginning and end where you just feel, yep, good, story's done.
Good. What about, like, do you prefer dub over sub?
I dub or sub every day.
Sub every day?
You can't get me to change my mind.
Well, what about this note?
I do agree. Some like Full Metal Alchemist had really good dubs. Yeah. Where it was just like I could watch the dubs, but early One Piece had just the worst dubs I've ever heard.
Yeah,
I couldn't watch.
Like for me, like I haven't. So ever since they've really, like, for One Piece anyways, they tried not, like, I don't know, like the voice of Luffy is kind of like.
It's a woman who does it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but like most women that do like male voices are pretty good.
Yeah.
But hers sounds like a little kid's voice.
For the dub?
Yeah, for the dub.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it's not 100%. And then when you switch over to the actual sub, it's like, damn, like just hear Luffy speak. It's like, damn. Like, really regardless, you don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah, but
you're like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like that's how Luffy should be talking. And like now I think his in the dub anyways, like his voice got more like raspy.
Yeah, like they changed it around.
It's more deeper now. But like the very first episodes, it was like a little kid.
Yeah. It's like this kid's 19.
Body.
He's not supposed to sound like a 6-year-old girl.
He's not supposed to sound like that. But I mean,
when it shows itself is when they like scream or like yell or just like hurrah, because the subs they have just put so much more emotion into it. Like they're actually trying to say, like, speak for the character, where I can hear in the dub where it's just like just put a little bit more oomph into it. Just scream.
Like what I find, like with Dragon Ball, they did do that. Like the main guy that plays Goku, he does, like, he's fucking like
because they're screaming all day.
He's screaming all day, right? So like, I feel that, and then when you watch the sub, it's not as powerful.
Really?
Like I find, like I don't know. It's one of those things. Like the earlier ones, it wasn't as powerful, but now, like the sub is actually more powerful than the dub, and I was like, holy shit!
Actually,
like, no way.
Come to think of it, I haven't watched the old Dragon Ball Z in sub.
Because what do you call it? I think I don't know. He sounds like in the first like episode, he sounds different than he does now for the dub.
Okay.
Which I don't know if they switched out or not, but it just sounds off. And then now when you listen to it now it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's my boy.
Yeah. You know.
I still remember Vegeta's voice in the dub.
Yeah.
It's like Goku or Kakarot.
Yeah.
It's a good dub.
Yeah. Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, man. The first time he goes Kaoken 10
Yeah.
event against Vegeta, beats Vegeta up. Yeah, that's where Dragon Ball Z came to be one of my favorites. So, asking your opinion, did you like the first episode? What would you like back here? Give us some comments what anime peeps you'd like, because I'm pretty good with a stencil. Yeah. We can get like a fight scene going on.
And I got a wall, so it's all good.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and
we'll definitely leave our Snapchats, our Instagrams, and our, I would say,
wherever you can find us on the interwebs.
YouTube, everything's
down there.
Perfect. Bring out the camera crew.
Yeah, I felt good.